In this demonstration, we'll show how you can integrate Salesforce with Slack. The use case is that if a case is created in Salesforce, I would like to get a notification on Slack about that case and also be able to approve or reject that case. Now, depending on what action I take, such as approving, it will change the priority of that case from medium to high. Or if I reject it, it will change the priority from medium to low. Now, this could be done to change the actual status, but this use case just changes the priority. So it's a two-way integration between Salesforce and Slack. So let's go ahead and create a new case. And we're going to keep the status as new. Priority is medium. And let's say we got this through, let's say, email. The subject of this specific case is cannot log in. Username and password does not work. So this is a case that is initiated in Salesforce, and I'm going to go ahead and save it. And before I save, let's go to my Slack channel. So I have created a specific channel called Sean_private. So I'm expecting an actual message to be sent here once I save my case. So if we go back to my channel, you can see now I got some basic information about the case itself. And I have an opportunity, and these are all modifiable. You can configure to include as many fields as you want from Salesforce. But for the sake of this demo, this is the information we're showing. And we have the ability to approve or reject. Now, this as a user, I can approve, and it will change the status, or I'm sorry, the priority from medium to high. Or if I reject it, it will change the priority level from medium to low. So let's first do the accept or the approve. So it's making an API call to our platform. And if we go back to Salesforce and refresh our page, you can see that priority changed based on that clicking on the button where it says approve. Now, just for the sake of this demo, let's go ahead and actually reject this. Again, it's calling it our API platform. And if we go refresh our page, and you can see that priority was changed to low. Now, that action for that button could have done many things, such as update other fields, attach documents, create activities, create new events, for example, or do completely, create another case, for example, or do many other things, many other flows. So now let's go ahead and take a look at how this was created. In Jitterbit Studio, I created a project that has two separate activity types. So one is Salesforce to Slack on creation of a new case, and then from Slack to back to Salesforce to update the priority field. Let's go ahead and look at the get status update operation. So this is on creating a case. An outbound message was created in Salesforce to call this flow as an API in Jitterbit Harmony. So we're getting the information from Salesforce, we're getting the case information, and then we're taking some of the fields, and we just picked a few to send it back to Slack as a message. And we're using Slack's inbound webhooks to do that, and then obviously we respond back to Salesforce saying that this operation was completed. So you can see it's a very simple three-step process. Now, once you click a button in Slack to create changes in Salesforce, that's another API that was generated within Jitterbit Harmony. To get the information from Slack, there is a decode process because Slack sends the data or the JSON response back in a base 64 coded. So we want to decode it so we can get the JSON. And once we have the JSON, there's some housekeeping to extract the case number so we know what to update, and also a decision. So we're looking at whether the approve button was checked or if it was rejected. So depending on that, then we're updating the case in Salesforce.